I'm John Grantwood. I went to Firrhill in 1972 and worked with the man who set up the school, Bert Mackay. In 72 the school was a comprehensive school, but it had just been made a comprehensive school. Before that it had been junior secondary, and the most able people in the area had gone to Barrowmuir. Now they were all drafted into Firrhill. Some parents obviously wondered, could we cope? And we had to prove that we could cope. Shall we say, disappeared as time went on, but it was a very understandable concern at the beginning. In 1975, the school had to deal with Munn and Dunning. Munn was dealing with curriculum, Dunning was dealing with assessment, things like standard grade and so on. At that time, we were ahead of the field in terms of the curriculum. The assessment, of course, hadn't come in at that point. The numbers of pupils, however, had been going up dramatically, and starting at around about 700 odd, we eventually crept up to over 1,600. This involved new buildings going up, but there were mainly new huts, and this really wasn't a very satisfactory situation. That was changed when the new school opened at Balerno, because it meant that Balerno could then take pupils away from Curry High School, and then Curry High School could take pupils away from, ones that would have come to Firrhill, so that our numbers could come down to better proportions, which meant we could get rid of all these dreadful temporary huts that we had. As far as the school curriculum was concerned, we got that right. The assessment, however, also resulted in pupils going to university, so that the first one went to university in 1975. And over the years, the school was very well served by students who were going on not only to universities in Scotland, but into England and Wales as well. The guidance staff did a superb job, because they managed to get virtually every child either into a job or into further education when they left the school. And that was tremendously important, because there's nothing worse than people leaving with absolutely nothing to do, or what are now called NEETs, I think. We also had young staff coming in at the beginning because of the numbers, and they were very dynamic, particularly with drama. We even had Elaine C. Smith as one of our drama teachers. We had 2 drama teachers at one time, and we also had support from other members of staff who were tremendous in doing the backup work. The travelling to various places like Canna with the National Trust, also down to Stratford and tours abroad, they really became quite normal. We also had a linkage with Milestone House, where many of our senior students did voluntary work, obviously in agreement with their parents as well. And that was a great credit to these older people in the kind of things they wanted to do. So overall, I think the school did a good job during this transition period, and I would have no doubt that today it will have grown from that and onto even better heights.